Hardcore Iron Man, a self-sufficient game mode with only one life. The Grandmaster Combat Achievement Diaries, considered to be the final goal for PVMers in old school RuneScape. I want to be one of the few who's pulled this off on a hardcore Iron Man, and if we're successful, go even further. Let's begin.
I've learned some funny tech you can do. You can cast on it, it won't do any damage, but the thrall will attack it, and that'll like still damage it. Don't know if it's worth the runes, but it's funny. Oh, that's what the crystal's for. That was, well, good to know the crystal works. Alright, first run back with the thralls, and now I'm just gonna spoon all the pieces, like, hella fast. I lied. Oh, there's a task to have a thrall do 100 damage. $46 max hit now. That means my Dragon Chally could do a maximum of 92 damage against that guy. That's kind of crazy when you think about it. The Thrall's gonna kill him. Yep. The Thrall kills him during that. That's sick. That's why we got the Thrall, so we don't have to sit through that garbage. So, here, look at the walls here. You can make them magically disappear if you just, like, play around with the camera a little bit. And now they're back. And now they're gone. Oh, they're back. They're gone. They're back. They're gone. They're back. They're gone. They're back. And they're gone. But they're back. And now they're gone again. And now that I have the Book of the Dead, another training method kind of opens up for me. But first we have to clean up the Moon's Herbs situation, as it's getting a little out of hand. Yeah, and by that I meant make the absolute bare minimum that I need for what I'm about to do. Now welcome to the multi-skilling haven, where I forgot to bring those energy potions that I made just for this purpose. In the future, when we do the molten glass crafting method, we're going to be doing this on top of it, so anytime I need to do any default bank skilling, I'm just going to mix this in with it and get my way to 90 whatever thieving that way. 58 sheaving. Alright, and that's an extra 2 mil from the first of many batches of water battle staves that I'm going to have to make. And... Dry streak? Broken. Now I'm one piece away from finishing all 3 sets. Now this is where it gets a little interesting. And wouldn't you know it, all 3 of them are pants. We're overall relatively dry, which means law of averages, something, gambler's fallacy, into I'm getting something on this chest, right in... Not this one, next one. Thrall, please! Good Thrall! Oh my god, not... Of course the bot dies, I get 90 strength as well. I think I'm just gonna keep sending tonight until I get a set of pants. And then, like, if it's the Blood Moon one, I can replace all the Barrow's gear I have. When did this happen? Alright, how much are you gonna run me? 142k for something that's getting replaced soon. F*** you. And my first set of pants is on this kill, I'm calling it. I'm gonna say this every KC until it happens, and then the clip that it happens, everyone's gonna think, oh my god, he called it. I've actually done this for so long that I've gotten a fishing level from Fish Revolution. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen, dude. 73 attack. A big 300 KC. I will celebrate with no pants. And then the hog check, it has not changed since 231. Finally, dry streak over. How long was that? 231 to 308. 77 chests. A nice 4x dry streak. Excellent. And now we get to the part where I start skipping a moon, and I start getting less supplies, and I just pray that it doesn't take me longer than it should. Alright, here. Maximum efficiency we're about to do right here. Alright, hear me out. I've just killed the red blood moon. I'm gonna catch some fish. I'm gonna catch some fish, and then instead of cooking them, I'm gonna run right into yellow and cook them after I kill yellow, saving me approximately 5 ticks per cycle. And now for 2 pants and 1 chest. This is so unfortunate, because the last thing I have to do is f***ing red, man. Ah! Finish on this one? Yeah, there's that option too. 348, I can leave. I went stupidly dry right at the end, and now they come flowing in, and now I'm free. New content time. I have very soon. First thing I'm gonna go do with it is go to the farming guild. So yeah, this is the normal loot. I dipped into these a little bit, so it's not entirely accurate, but honey, herb, ab, seed, more seed. Boils of moons. Just the little cloggers. Look. It's green. Ta-da! Bop, bop. Bop, bop. That was so fast. And now... there's no bucket. Okay, so before we go into Slayer, there's a quest I have to do first before I can start properly doing Slayer. Well, the Path of Gluffery, or POG for short. I have everything I need for it. Thankfully, I made the grapple a while ago, and this ties into another grind I want to be doing passively as well. So let's go knock out this stupid friggin' quest. Before that, though, I lied. There's something else I'm going to be doing. Cold One just full of f***ing lies. Call me a lie one, baby, because I just be lying. Except I'm not lying, because I'm a bear. I just got 70 cooking, and we're not going to see it because I have this interface up. Now we can see it. Blue on blue, baby. Old school RuneScape, the way it was intended to be played. Yay, I didn't die to the quest boss. I remember correctly, you don't get the experience drop from finishing the quest. You have to use the lamps he gives you. So I finished it, and here's my lamps. Where's the Slayer one? This is the important one. Boom. Now I can kill cave horrors after I go do, like, 2 or 3 more quests. No, I got f***ing diseased. Oh, I got red dehyde chaps. Holy... oh my god. Alright, quest 1. Oh my god, this conversation takes forever and you can't spacebar it. Hooray. Now, it's time to beat these things up in the face. Hard task completed. 75 attack, holy shit! Right, we're gonna get the defense to 75 as well, and that covers like a lot of gear. I think I need 78 for Oath Plate, but we'll worry about that later. Oh, we should have put up a fucking prediction. Black Mask by drop rate. Never mind, scratch that. We don't need one. We're done already. We're not getting the League's 4 treatment of having to stay here for 10x the drop rate. But we'll just get it in 1/4 of the drop rate. I'm gonna just do this. Alright, so how many points do I need for Imbue scrolls? I don't remember. Oh man, Schrodinger's scroll bar, here it is. I'll be taking that win, thank you, sir. No light bearer? Lame. Oh my god, my rear just got BGS spec'd. No, get back here, please. No, sir, I just wanted to talk, man. Okay, well, somehow I won 18 matches in a row. Beyond all odds and trials and tribulations, I did it. I won 18 times. Come trade this guy. 2 scrolls of imbuing, please, from the shop that has Schrodinger's scroll bar. I'll put one right here. Imbue, Black Mask, and now I'm gonna go make use of it. Something we've been sitting on for God knows how long. All right, let's see the hits that come out with this now. Water Wave, Slayer Mask, Blue Moon Gear. Oh, 33 in there. 36, and it's not the max hit. Now we're just gonna oh, Rune Scimitar, nice, man. Yeah, they just kind of die now. I want to see, like, a max hit splat. I want to capture one of those. Please, just, I want to see a max before okay, that's gotta be it. 44. 44 is my max hit with Water Wave. What fucking year of RuneScape are we in, man? 450 points for that. We have 590. What I want is this, but I don't want to spend the points on it now because I want to set up my blocks first. I also need to grab 50 more quest points for somewhere. I'll worry about that later, but I want to fill these out ASAP. Like, I'll get this after because I want to end on 65 Slayer anyway. But yeah, that's the plan for now. We get this eventually after we get the blocks, and then we have passive fletching unlocked. 57, crafting, 60, sheaving. Okay, so this is what my next God knows how many hours is going to look like. Dealing artifacts and multi-skilling, because we have to get through all of the moon's garbage that we've had, and I will not be sitting at a bank for it. Alright, that's all the battle stabs alked away. It's time for more shopscape. I have battle stabs, I have orbs. Guys, I'm hitting a big level. Ready? 70 sheaving. You know what? I'm feeling rich today. I'll let you have about 900,000 more. Yeah. Chop some more trees for me, would you? White berries. Oh! Wait, we're hitting the combo right here. All right, now watch. We get maple tree, irits, and snape grass as our next ordering. It's happening. It's actually, wait, it's happening. It's happening. Oh, 70 farming too? What a happy day. Ah! That's still sick, though. 4 in a row. Now the best part. If there's a spirit seed, I'm going to be like really, really tempted to just launch infinite seeds. Good seeds in here? No. Dude, these are like the most mid-packs ever. What the... Dude, the best part... I have so much ultra combos now from moons. It's so nice. Okay, so I found out there's like an agility like fail chance with this. And when I did this shit on forestry, I failed this thing 4 times. Don't fail. Okay? As long as I don't fail this 3 times in a row, we win. Blessed account. How good is he, man? Like a beast. I remember back in my day, we didn't have blue on blue to do this for us. We had to just... Hang on a second. What did I just see? You know what's crazy? Okay, so it hasn't actually shown me the next puzzle, but it's showing me the next answer for this. On to the next number into the sequence. But the quest helper knows what it is before we're actually given the question. Alright, we get the big zoom here. And... Yeah, so fun fact, they actually changed this back. For a while, it would just give you the solve for this maze section of the quest right here, and they deemed that was too overpowered and took it back and made you have to trial and error, but I guess they just give you the answer again. Alright. I'm not going to complain with that. Tell me what you have learned. I didn't learn shit, dude. Alright, so something I'm not sure of, but I'm going to find out right... Oh, son of a bitch. Can you 3-tick these? Yes, you can. And they just like take 10 years to respawn, so I don't know how much time it really saves. But hey, you can 3-tick the dream trees. Alright, I gotta fight myself. Hopefully he doesn't call me fat, because I'll get offended. Well, that was difficult. I can now use the spellbook. This is the last spellbook I unlocked. Arceus is free, but I got a rune crafting level? Oh, hell yeah. Do any of the quests I have left, like, require a bread? Actually, why the fuck do I care? I can just go buy stuff. Oh, no. Oh, f***. I've banked my seal of passage. I've just gone and done it now. You know what that means. I'm gonna have to teleport out of here, and looks like I'm teleporting to Clan Wars. I mean, while we're here, since we're on the US Roto, we might as well play a couple of games, you know? Alright, I feel better. I got my wins in for the day. Eat a salmon. Eat a lobster. Eat a swordfish. Eat another salmon. I hope you like seafood. I'm allergic to shellfish, actually. And my character would make a good streamer. You seem like a nice guy. I'm just being honest. He knows how to lie so well. Alright, now the quest isn't scary anymore. Like, if it can't teleport me out, I'm scared just because I live in Florida, and my internet isn't exactly what you'd call the best, so... That means there's only one other time where this thing will actually, like, be scary to, like, not have active, and that's when we do DT2 again. Dude's just fucking teleporting around. What are we giving me? I have the power of vengeance? I guess I'll use it on the next thing. Oh no. It's one of these NPCs. I guess I just killed it with vengeance. It's one that just gives you full blocking. It's so annoying. Also, it's just dawned on me now that I have full blue moon in the bank that I could be using for this. And we're sat here in Mystics for some reason. Where the hell is this thing? Also, this has collision as well. That's where all these monsters you can't walk past. That's really weird. Die, bitch. Yeah. Alright, let's complete our quest. We learned spells I wasn't gonna use anyway, but we get this out of the way now. And I get a lamp for... Oh, it's only combats. Yeah, whatever. Throw it on magic. Why not? 15,000. Haha. And... no levels. Now it's time for the best part of the game. We get to go play Shopscape. Alright. 2,000 Astrals, that's enough for now. And we can cast a lot of this spell. Hear me out. We got a bit of a line that I'll explain right here. We do Guardians of the Rift to 65. And by that point, I have enough pearls, usually, I think it was around there last time on Forestry, to get the Ring of the Elements, which allows me teleports to 4 really good obscure spots. One of them is right by the sawmill. On top of that, this step coverage. And at that point, the only thing I'll really need to do for this diary that I can't do is previously this, but since we were a good guy and did Piscarilius thieving while we did all our skilling, we can do that now. I can plant this anytime I want. I have the smithing level for that. That's a move away, and that's like a couple hundred Goroks. Yeah, then we can just get this done, and that's pretty sick. But mainly it's for the Ring of the Elements, so I can start training construction. So that's the short-term plan for right now. So, remember a couple videos ago where I got this puppy off the second pull? I will combine them. You can actually use the Colossal Pouch before 85 now, and it functions as the same amount of pouches that you were already able to use. So you don't get to use more essence than you already do. It's just convenience up until 85. So that is super duper nice for the Guardian Thrift that I'm actually going to go do now because I have this thing. Unfortunately, I can't chat here. Forestry I could because nobody knew what that account was. People know what this account is, so I can't just be like chatting and rage baiting on this account, sadly. Step number 1, when playing Guardians of the Rift, hide everyone. Step 2, if there's a game going on and it's this deep into it, Duke Salt that shit. Alright, this is why I needed to be on Lunar Spellbook, literally just to repair the pouch. Alright, so I'm still at 49 rune crafting, and look what the pouch does. Takes only 8 essence. How many do I get from this now with 50? 18. Wait, no, 16. I'm really good at math. So yeah, that's how the pouch works now. It scales with the amount of pouches that you could have used before it, so it's just a nice convenience factor. Okay, that's about 1/4 of the way for all the pearls I'm going to need for the ring. And I want to see if I can pull the lantern, because that would make this just a tiny bit oh, come on. That would just make this a tiny bit faster. And, you know, I wouldn't mind that. What? We get 2? Alright. Alright, I'm going back in. I'm going to save the rest of the points until I get to 200. Sick, man. Oh, my bad. I forgot to mention. I'm putting the U logs in there. It's the best one to use overall, so yeah, that's what we went with. I think you could trade this in for pearls or points or something. I don't know. We'll sort that out later. Ooh, wait. I hit 54 rune crafting at some point. I can actually use this altar now. Hello! Law runes. Come to Papa. Alright, so without accidentally pulling, I'm taking a little break from here. We have 111 searches so far, and 60 rune crafting. The Oblivion Bingo is about to begin, and I want to make sure this account's at least doing something in the meantime, so we're going to one of my favorite spots in the whole game, the Ammonite Crabs. I'll see you in a few days when Bingo is done. Oblivion Bingo is over, and we got to 88 back. Very nice. Okay, so I currently have the right amount of points I need to get the ring if I were to sell that spare lantern for 100 pearls, but I don't have 65 rune crafting, which last time it kind of worked out where 65 rune crafting happened at the same time as 200 of each point, which 1 point equals 2 pearls on average, so that's where I'm going with this. So we're gonna maintain a little bit of self-control and wait until 65 before we pull all the rewards. All right, well, I ended up getting 65 during the game and not at the end of it. So once this ends, we get to use all of our stocked up points and have a nice little dopamine rush and get our Ring of the Elements. Wait for it. 8 seconds. And there it is. 193 pulls. Coming up. Okay, so we've pulled from this thing 8 times. We have a needle and 2 lanterns. By those metrics, I am predicting that we're going to just pull the pet out of here. 46 pearls from 1 pull. Dude, the Big Search thing is so nice. Imagine having to pull from this thing 193 times to just get all your rewards. That would just be insane. Oh, I got a Death Talisman. All right, we'll do all the pouches in one big swoop at the end. Wait, am I? No, I'm not full on bank space. Just hang on a minute. I want to make sure I have all the pearls just on me so I can just like see it immediately go to 400 with this. Do I think I have like very, very little point? Yeah, I've got like 3 points left. Well, it's a good thing we got that dupe lantern, because now I can just pawn it off, and then I will have all the pearls I'll need. Otherwise, I would have had to do like 10 more games of this. All right, unfortunately, no pet, man. Oh, how unlucky. So what you can do is you can use the lantern on this guy. Don't tell me I gotta have a conversation with him. I'd like to sell you something. Okay, so I can't just use it on him. Oh well. Well, we have our 400 pearls, and now, big moment. The Ring of the Elements, the big boy teleport item, and I got like 2,500 law runes from this grind. Holy, all right, I'm so back. And now we fill up. You can put 10,000. I thought it was a 1,000 teleport. Yeah, we'll put 1,000 in there, and we're good. All right, I'm not gonna call it like how often this is gonna be used, but you're gonna see in the next clip that this thing gets a lot of mileage immediately. These I think have the necklace, which lets me get the Amulet of the Eye, which you can use to teleport here. I remember that was a league task in Season 4, and there's a Dragon Med helmet. Clue scroll still in my bank. I forgot to do it. Oh.